Sponsored by the Big 98, Nashville's #1 for new country and the home of the Bobby Bones Show.
Welcome to the Rock and Review. I'm thrilled to have an incredible new band that you're going to be hearing a lot more from if you haven't heard them already. It is the Sweet Lizzy Project. I'm thrilled to have Lisette and Miguel on. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I'll tell you what, whenever I first heard your songs, I was wowed. Your voice is so amazing.
Thank you.
You know, and I know you guys are the leaders of the band, but it's like, you know, starting out in Havana, Cuba, and being like one of the top bands there. You got to tell the story about this, to where Raul from the Mavericks kind of discovered you guys, and you ended up being in a PBS special?
Yeah, I think that Raul and the PBS people, both of them were very impressed with the fact that there was a Cuban band playing rock and roll in English in Cuba.
Right.
Yeah, that was like, it's not the kind of music that you expect out of Cuba. And it happened to us all the time. Like right now, sometimes people don't know the band and they're like, oh, there's a Cuban band in town. We have to go and dance salsa. Like, no, you're not doing that. That's not what we do.
You know, and we were talking before we came in the studio too, to where I really love it though, that, you know, with all the songs, and there's so many great songs on here, and the album just recently came out, and you've had the 3 singles out already, but I can hear your different rock and roll musical styles in Technicolor. It's like, you know, and these words, you know, one of my favorite songs on here, obviously Technicolor also. And then you've got the song that the Mavericks are on with you, The Flowers in the Seed. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that one's very special.
I don't think you can really salsa to any of these.
No, there's no salsa.
But I can hear the Cuban influences,
yes.
and I like that.
Yeah. And that's the point, that it's not the traditional Cuban band, but it's not an American band, because we're not from here.
Well, but you are Nashvillians now. You've been here 2 years.
Now we're local.
Yeah,
I love that expression. You're a local band, yes.
Yes, you are. See, you know. Well, I got to bring this up too, Miguel. We were talking about Blackbird Studio, and so you guys recorded the album here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I wish they'd had some nicer acoustic guitars for you to play there.
They had. I mean, we came from Havana. We were recording this idea of the record that we had in a small apartment.
It's so little.
It's all in Havana Time Machine. You can see it
there. You can see that.
Yeah.
The place where we used to record, and it was like this.
So
like you couldn't record, the whole band couldn't play together in the same room. It was that little.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it was from that home studio, little apartment, to Blackbird. So
that's not a difference.
No, right.
Yeah.
And that's
similar.
when we recorded The Flowers in the Seed. It was our first time recording all together, like the entire band, with the Mavericks.
Right.
At, well, you know, Blackbird Studios. I'm going to die today.
Well, you know, I got to bring this up, not to embarrass you both, but, you know, you guys toured with Heart last year, and Nancy Wilson of Heart is a huge fan of your band also.
Yeah, first time ever at an arena.
At arena. We hadn't been to an arena before, not even as part of the audience. And we got there, and everything was perfect. Like, the crew was so nice. And Nancy Wilson, oh my God, she says that Technicolor is her favorite song in the album, and I couldn't believe it. It's like, is that you?
Yeah, the whole Heart band was really amazing.
Well, and this year you guys are going to be out on tour with the Mavericks, besides your own solo tour as well, playing major festivals, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of new gigs coming, and you can go to our website. So there's a project.com. There's a lot of information there. We might be coming to your town and you don't know it because you're not going to the website.
Or else, Lisette, maybe they want you to come to their town and there's a festival that you need to play.
Yes.
You know, I got to tell you this too. I love the artwork on this cover, you know, and you guys said that, you know, I mean, it's just beautiful artwork. Who did this for you?
This is a local artist, Tony Cairo Wolf.
Cairo Wolf.
He's a great
graphic designer. And
I hope you're going to do a T-shirt and stuff with this too.
It is.
Oh, we have a T-shirt. It's on the website.
Is it?
You have to go.
How incredible is that? You know, and also Miguel was telling me, you know, besides the standard album, you guys also have like the fancy vinyl that has all the colors.
Actually, we have the
colors.
special edition color vinyl that is.
And so if they go to the website, they can get that one autographed too, or come to the shows.
Yeah.
Now, you know, Lisette, I was kidding you, but I'm a big fan of the logos on your ring and your necklace. You may have to make those available at a point as well.
Yes, I've thought about that, and a lot of people you know, they ask all the time,
Right.
do you have this for sale? And I'm not, this is the only one. And it's just always
I'm just
with me.
saying, I'm kind of, you know, in theory, as the band keeps growing, which I think it will when you have Hart, you know,
Thank
Nancy
you.
Wilson as a fan, and the Mavericks with Raul, you guys got a few good fans there. And that's just a good base
Yeah, it's-
for everybody else, you know, loving your music. And I know the 3 singles have done very well also.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I can't believe that the record is finally out and that people can listen to the music. It's been 3 years of our lives
Right.
working on this because we know, you know, we changed a little details like the country.
Yeah, little details.
Tiny little
you know,
things.
and I also got to bring this up, Lisette, to where it's like possibly your videos are going to be a little different than the one that you shot in Havana, to where you had to worry about the
Actually-
concrete falling on you.
Yeah.
But that video has gone viral.
Yeah, it was huge, even in Cuba.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it was because I think also people wanted to see if you made it to the end of the video
and
and survived it. Besides the great music,
it was dangerous.
I could tell.
It was dangerous.
It was
like,
falling.
it was
stones all the time.
falling, literally.
That
Like, people
is
were
crazy.
like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm like, this is the cheapest place we can find, and we need to shoot this video today. So please, wish us luck.
And you survived it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And came out with a great video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So-
live too.
It was
So we were
live,
playing
like, so the music you're listening to, it happened there.
See,
and
we
you
recorded
never
live.
see that. So you guys going to do that with your new videos you do here in the States?
Well, we've been doing a lot of
Yeah.
videos
We got
lately.
3 new out.
3 new
Music
videos
videos
out,
out, yeah.
and we're doing it ourselves with our friend Alejandro Menendez, who's another Cuban. We're taking over.
Totally. Please. Yeah.
He's another Cuban, and he's been with us forever, making videos. He's very creative. He's working with the Mavericks as well, and he's a star. And we have him
Yeah.
on our side.
Yeah.
So yeah, check the videos out.
We have a lot
on the
of
website.
crazy ideas on it. So
Well, you know, and I got to bring this up to you guys too. What is the difference from playing, you know, the concerts and shows back in Havana, Cuba, to now with being here in the States and playing with Hart and, you know, the Mavericks and everything else and these huge festivals? What's the difference? What's it like?
I mean, I think here the people actually listen more to the music. In the main difference, perhaps in Cuba, they want to dance more.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I mean, people here gave us a lot of love all the time.
Yeah, that's true. We have a lot of followers in Cuba. We miss them and we love them
Oh,
every
definitely.
single day. And, you know, the venues are different. Sometimes you have, almost all the time, you have a lot more here, like equipment and instruments and everything. But I think that once you're on stage, the energy with the audience is just, it's pretty much the same. Like
Right.
you feel just the love and you're making your music. So and that's universal.
Totally.
That's a
Totally. And I think you know, with the music, it is universal. And also, you guys are on Raul's label, you know, with the Mavericks, with
Monomundo Recordings, yeah.
So that's incredible.
Yeah, that was insane when he told us when we were recording Havana Time Machine, and he was like, "Would you guys like to come with us to the States and be part of the label and record the second album
We
of the
couldn't believe
band?"
it.
And I was
It's
like,
not gonna happen.
yeah.
But you know what? I also have to bring this up for your friends and family. You know, and obviously your many fans in Havana and Cuba. They have to be thrilled with the success
Yes.
They are all
that
the
you
time.
guys in the band are achieving here in Nashville and the entire country
Yeah.
with
They-
your music.
yeah.
You know, to be able to chase that dream, come out with a brand new album, play with major bands.
They're very, very proud, and they're like family, you know, everybody there. And they send
They
love and
support all the
support
time, yeah.
every single day.
Yeah.
So,
That is so amazing. Well, I can't wait. Be sure and get the album, however you consume music. Obviously, there's 3 singles out, but there's so many great songs on here with Technicolor. And follow them on the website, catch them on their social media. Lots of shows coming up, right?
Yeah.
And so they need to stay, sign up for the website, and there'll probably be T-shirts like this, and maybe
T-shirts.
logos, and, with cool rings and necklaces eventually,
YouTube videos.
right? YouTube videos, live,
Live.
no concrete
No
falling.
concrete falling.
No musicians were actually harmed in the filming of these. That's the thing you got to watch out. It's like, oh, we lost a band member. It's like,
Yeah.
what happened? Concrete fell.
No, Raul's always the first one, like, is that safe?
Why can I hear him saying
Please,
that?
I need this band to stay
Yeah.
alive for a while.
Right.
Like, we just put out the record, so please be safe.
But you know, it's
crazy
a
people.
testament, you know, to your songwriting, to your songs. I mean, the music is just amazing, and I think
you.
it's great how you know you're mixing the Spanish and the English and everything within this, and reflecting your influences, the bands that you
Yeah,
guys grew
yeah.
up listening to and playing.
Yeah.
And it's still rock and roll.
It's still rock and roll.
And that's what's so much fun is that, you know, you're bringing it to a whole new audience with this album, and I think it's going to be a lot of success. It is the Sweet Lizzy Project. Get your own copy, Technicolor, and Miguel tells me there is a special edition of the vinyl as well. And so I think you got to go to the website to check that out. And you're going to love the music as much as I do, but go see them live. Sweet Lizzy Project. Thanks for watching The Rockin' Review.
Sponsored by the Big 98, Nashville's #1 for new country and the home of the Bobby Bones Show.